Howdy, Kim and Cuddles here. We're going to do some challenges and teach you how to do them. First one we're going to do is Rushmore's Mansion Moving Targets. We're going to do Epic, Rule 25. But the heroic version is the same. So let's hop on in and get started. First thing you do when you enter any challenge is to read the challenge conditions. So hit X to open your experience thing. You get to defeat at least one of the bosses. Open all the gates, defeat the other bosses, activate every portrait, kill a boss in the bathroom. So here we go. If you've got tokens, which you can get every single day for free, I highly recommend that you do.
Double speed.
It's a good idea to open these crates with your tokens and get whatever crests you can, because especially if you're by yourself, you're going to be short on crests because it doesn't spawn as many monsters.
Master, intruders in the servants' quarters.
Honestly, it seems like it doesn't spawn as many crests in general. So one of our objectives is to turn on all those portraits, which basically you just do by running up to them. But you do have to get every single one in the dungeon, and there are quite a few.
Quad damage. Hey, quad damage.
What did it didn't release any crests. The only thing that's worth getting out of those is crests. The rest is basically junk. There are what's called skeleton key crests, which will replace any crest, but you can only use one for the whole dungeon. Not one per person, one. And if you have one in your inventory and you're stupid and you double click, it's going to use the skeleton crest. So you have to pay attention.
Crystal the Giant says, "Oh, can we meet in the banner hall?"
As you can see, in this one the bosses moved, hence what it's called moving targets. And you have a requirement to kill a boss in the bathroom if you want the star for it. Now, the boss does not have to spawn in the bathroom for you to do this. You can drag a boss to the bathroom, but only 2 of the bosses are really amenable to being dragged. They're also the only 2 bosses that will actually spawn in the bathroom. Go figure. Because of the random character of this particular challenge, you need to be a little flexible, not just memorize a path and do it like you do with the other Rushmore's Mansions ones, because you may have to change if you want to get some of these things done. So we've got those portraits activated. We could get the rest of the breakables up here. And you want to, in Rushmore's Mansion challenges, you want to break everything, because that is what drops crests for you. You also want to kill everything that you can without wasting too much time, because time can be really tight. Moving targets, especially, the time is almost always super tight. They start you out with less time. Because of the randomness of where the bosses are, you generally need more time to deal with them. So it can be pretty tight.
Ugg the Assertive says, "Can't believe we're out of ice. Maybe there's some in the wine cellar. I'll go check." Invisibility. Shh. Checkpoint. Time extended by 2 minutes.
Gotta make sure that these portraits are turned on. Well, that answers that question. Apparently it gives you the crest when your companion pet kills the stuff, which is kind of cool.
I'm in the middle of an experiment in the observatory right now. Someone take care of those fools.
This room generally has very few breakables, but there can be crusts on the ground or in the corners. So it's a good idea to get those. You also need to get this portrait, which is kind of hidden, so you need to remember it's here.
Fate reveals its hand.
I knew I jumped down too soon. You may notice the first door that we opened only took one crest.
Time extended by
Those
2
take
minutes.
2. Most of the other doors in this place take either 3 or 4. So you start going through crests pretty quick, and you have to open every single door in here. There's 16 of them to get the star. So the biggest problem in here,
Checkpoint.
aside from doing the
Time
Warforged
extended by
portraits,
2
is getting
minutes.
all those doors open. So, Ugly, Assertive, and Crystal the Giant are down here. At least I thought they
Mistress
were.
Temptia says,
The gallery of Rushmore's
So
collection
we're gonna go
has
down this
such
way.
passionate, vivid works. I just can't get enough of them.
I forget which area counts as the gallery. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go get her and drag her to the bathroom since she's right here. And we've got several minutes. I'm gonna set my pet on passive so that he doesn't start getting obnoxious and trying to kill her. Yo, wench! Another thing also in this one is the bosses won't activate until you get pretty close to them. And she doesn't chase very fast. She likes to stop and fart around with spells instead of sticking with you, so you gotta watch it out. If you get too far away from her, you'll lose her, and then she'll go back to where she started. But she also will teleport to you. So just keep your eyes on her while you're dragging her. And it'll show her on the map as moving while she follows you. See, she's losing track of me. Come on, girlie, we gotta go.
Crystal the Giant says,
Did that stupid assassin lock himself out again? I'd better let him in through the back door. Why won't Rushmore give him his own key? Oh, right.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay, she's still coming. down here by the bathroom. Now you have to actually kill the boss in the bathroom, not outside the bathroom, not near the bathroom, inside these little rooms that are the bathroom. So you get her in here, go nuts.
You have slain the first of the bosses.
Alright, make sure we get the portrait in here. There's another one in the room around the corner. And we have finished that requirement. And we also killed at least one boss, so we're guaranteed to finish no matter what happens now. Since Ugg's just up here around the corner, we should probably be able to open this door. It's not actually open, it's showing a previous map that I did.
Ugg the Assertive says.
And he's teleporting back to the courtyard.
I'll straighten it out.
Bunk.
Let me at him.
Something I like to do to keep track of my crests is just search crest in the search inventory. And that'll help you keep track of what you do and don't have. I mean, not that you can do anything about it if you don't have the crest, but it's faster. It's a secret door right there that leads to a passage that connects the two halves of the area. Let's see if I can open this one, and then I'm going to go run through there and do the other side to get the breakables and stuff. If you look up top here in the banner hall, you can see that there's crests up there, which you can get. Those are a good idea to get, but you need a fairly good jump skill and some Mario type skills. Otherwise it's just a waste of time, but getting some extra crests is always a good thing in here. Alright, here we are. This is where the mother of the nest is. And behind the door, which is only on heroic, you actually have a... I think it's behind the door. It might be picture portals. I don't have them memorized. It's just why I always check what the things are whenever I step in, because you can fool yourself and screw up. Alright. Get all stinky because I jumped wrong. Kill some more of these vermin. The household vermin chase pretty well, so you can actually just drag them all to the end and you kill them in one big blow.
Pleasant Street is lovely at night, don't you think?
This is really long to run up, but here we are at the top. Here's our secret door. You can see. Come on, find the secret door. There we go. But we're in the baths now. This is not the bathroom. This is the baths. They are two different things. And when you're killing the boss in this one, it only counts if you kill them in the bathroom. Found that out the hard way, thinking, oh, I bet they both are. No, it's only the bathroom that counts. So do not be fooled. Alright, we got a little time now. We're doing much better on this run. We ran this before. Was not pleased when the video did not go well at all. I was extremely screwed over on crests. This is the library, and also like the summoning circle, I think. fairly decent crest this time. Oh.
Crystal the Giant says.
Bring the insolent one to the ritual chamber. Who's up for a little sacrifice? I am!
Crystal's about to appear right behind us here. Yep, there he is. So, since he's so obliging, we will go over here and murder the heck out of him.
Holdens its master. A fire elemental is extinguished. Its master falters.
He didn't manage to get it off there, but if he summons a water elemental, it will heal him at an enormous rate. Like, almost, unless you have massive DPS, you will not be able to DPS it, especially if he has more than one water elemental. So basically, and it respawns elementals constantly with those bosses. So you want to not kill any of the elementals unless you have really big DPS, except the water elementals, because that way you won't get more water elementals, which keep healing and healing and healing them. So kill the water elementals, then kill the boss, then kill the rest of the elementals. I'm gonna go out here and kill Ugg the Assertive. We're doing pretty well on bosses this time. We already did the bathroom boss. We killed Crystal. We killed Temptia. We're about to kill Ugg, which should just leave Rushmore.
An earth elemental empowers its master.
Ugg only summons earth elementals, so you don't have to worry about him. It's Crystal the Giant and Rushmore that summon water elementals.
Its master
And air and fire and earth. Doing awesome. Oh yeah, that's right, we still got the assassin to kill too. But the assassin, unlike the other bosses in here, does not move around. He is always in the same spot. If you're only running it to get it done, you know, like you're just farming ingredients and you don't want to do the whole stupid thing, which takes 40 minutes because of the number of minutes you get from the gates, you can just run straight to the assassin. I'll show you where to go. He is south off of the baths. Let's make sure we've got everything. There are often crests on the floor in the library area, so you want to check around for them. There's also a Warforged portrait halfway up, so if you're coming in from this side, make sure you get that portrait that's in the middle there. It's very easy to go up here to get crests or whatever else is up here, because there's always something up here by this orb on a pillar. So if you go up there to get that, it's very easy to drop down after that Warforged portrait and miss it. You can see there's another portrait downstairs and there's one here. It's also a good idea to run upstairs here on the baths because there's very often crests in the corners up here, although I don't see any this time. There's also frequently some annoyances like air elementals. Oh, there we got one. There he is. Because these don't have the normal hard elite scaling, doing these epic challenges can actually be a really easy way to get, say, from 20 to 21 without having to deal with all of the nastiness that is the epic quests. It's a really good idea to be able to open that lock. It's a super easy, I mean super easy lock to open. Any crappy knock spell or wand will do it. Petals, you dingbat. He's got like 1,000 hit points and he can't make it through traps. I call that sad. He's a sad doggy. He needs a vet.
Quad damage.
You can get a lot of crests out of these rooms, but only if you can get the lock undone. There's almost always a crest here, but it can be hard to get. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. If you jump just right, even without high jump, you can grab that as you go down that hallway. Some of the other pillars will sometimes have crests on too, so it's good to have, it's good to look around you, see what you can get. There are boxes for that trap, but it's not a severe trap, and takes a while to do all the boxes.
Welcome to your doom.
So I usually don't bother disarming it because you get no benefit XP wise for challenges for doing traps or anything like that. It's just, did you do the stars or not? This is where the assassin is across this water here. There's a door. Nice 4-cruster.
Checkpoint. Time extended
Run
by 2
in.
minutes.
Talk to him. You can do spurious speech checks with him, and he'll like follow you around for a little while, but when you meet another boss, he will turn on you. From what I remember, I usually never bother with it. It's easier just to kill him on the spot.
I'm expecting some important guests in the grand entrance hall. Do take out the trash before they arrive.
Oh, nice. There's almost always crests down in the water here, 2 or 3 at least. Sometimes more, usually 2 or 3 is common though. So it's a good idea to swim down there and check for them. That Warforged portrait. This is the only trap box in the place that you care about, because it turns off the trap that'll hit you when you start putting crests in this door.
Excellent.
Otherwise a whole ton of spinning blades come out and it's really annoying. We haven't actually opened this door. All the doors in here are one way. You can only open them from one side. If you see the red thing, can't open the door from this side. You've got to go around. So we are running. You see, that's where the boxes for the traps are. I'm not going to stop and do them because I'm down to 3 minutes here. Alright. Now, because we opened the, see there's the banner hall, we opened the doors in the banner hall, we can actually go this way to get back there and go through all of these, there's a ton of breakables in this hall. Too short on time to do this right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and try to get a door open up here. And then I can get the breakables on the way back. How am I doing on crests? Oh, I'm doing marvelously on crests. I've got a whole ton of everything. That's so nice to see. There are 6 kinds of crests, just like in Demon Queen. Snake, scorpion, wolf, octopus, bat, etc. Since we got a few minutes here, I'm going to open some of these, although I do have lots and lots of crests. You can never have too many. This puzzle is not as complicated as it looks. Basically, you just run a path along toward the area where the light is. And basically you hook it into this puzzle somehow, and then you can adjust which way the light runs. To get the bubble open. Grab your crest. Actually, we don't have to rearrange this one, we can just do this. When you get to about halfway, you just want to go over the other way. See, that all links up over here, so you just do boom, boom, boom. You can see there doing the puzzle, I used it pretty much all of the time that I got back by opening these doors. No, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go back up this hall to the banner hall, but I did get a bunch of crests out of it. Still looking very good on crests, although I'm a little shy on snake crests, but we'll see. Make sure I got this portrait here up. Okay, that's up. I'm just gonna smash stuff and run.
Hey, magnet. Oh.
Be hilarious if you could sit on your horse in here. And now that they have horses. Okay, this is taking too long. I'll have to come back if I need more crust. We got Rushmore in this next room up here. I don't think I turned this one on. One of the things to remember is that there's a Warforged portrait up behind the banner in the banner hall, so you gotta watch for that.
An earth elemental empowers its master.
Run down here and get this door open so you don't run out of time, and then we'll kill, kill, kill. Oh, my buffs ran out. There's our water elemental.
So fast. A water elemental is disrupted. Its master looks more tired.
Get Rushmore down. We killed all the bosses, yay! This run is looking amazing. Get another Warforged portrait there. There's a ton of them in this hall, in the courtyard. A ton. Is this room? Grand entrance hall. Okay. So you gotta make sure to get all of them. We're gonna run outside here. There's a door immediately on our left as we come out this gate. It's easy to miss it accidentally if you climb up top to get crests and so forth. So 1, 2, 3, come on.
Suffer the consequences.
There, we got that one open. And then we're actually going to backtrack a little bit and run up this hallway to the chapel. And we got three doors to do. One of them's down here and the other two are actually up past that gate that we just opened. So we only need 12 more crests. And assuming we don't get like doors that are like 4 snake crests, we should be okay. But we still pick up everything because you never know. It is not unusual to have the last 3 doors each require 3 of the one type of crest that you're short on. Because this game is a jerk. It doesn't distribute, it's just random. The Cuddles is out of range. There's our last Warforged portrait. Yay, so we're doing so well. We just gotta open some gates. 2 more gates and we are finished. This is such an improvement over our last run that we did. It was just garbage. That's kind of the way challenges are. You'll get a run that's garbage, and you'll get a run that's amazing, and you'll get another run that's amazing, and then garbage. And it's already getting dark outside. That's crazy pants. It's the winter.
Life aura.
Cuddles, where the heck are you going now? Oh, yeah. he's exactly like a dog on a walk. It's like, come on, hurry up. Why are you so slow? Running's the best. Why don't you like to run?
You catch a glimpse of something shiny up on one of those rooftops. Is there a way to get up there from here?
There is a way to get up there, but we don't care. We're in a hurry. In the static versions of this challenge, where all the bosses are in a dedicated spot, Crystal the Giant is up above there, so you do need to climb up there to get him.
This cave-in looks recent. It is too convenient to be an accident.
You'd also definitely, when you're doing challenges, you want a way to see these challenges. You want a way to see secret doors, because there are a few of them that conceal crests. Get a lot more crests that way. And in this one, especially when you're in the static version, Dr. Rushmore is behind a secret door, which is behind this door.
Checkpoint.
So you have to be able to get in here and find that secret door, which the checks to find secret doors, open locks, etc. are stupid easy in these. You don't have to be a pro. You just have to have it pretty much to get them. But you have to have some way of getting through secret doors. But anything, detect secret doors, true seeing, anything will get you through there. And we are done. Freaking za. Now, if you finish and you still got time left, do not finish out. The quest is not over. It does not complete. It does not complete until the time runs out. So you have to wait, even though it says done. And then when it does finish, it'll boot you out automatically. So you can go get a drink or a snack or whatever suits you, or you can run around and kill all the respawning stuff at the portraits until time runs out. That'll run up your score, which means you will get slightly more ingredients. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here because we did finish, and the next part is boring. I'm not streaming, I'm recording. But this was Kim and Cuddles teach you how to do Rushmore's Mansion Moving Targets Epic. Everything that we did here applies to the heroic version as well. They are identical, except for just how difficult they are and what ingredients you get at the end. So, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video informative. Learn how to do the challenges, and have fun.